to the forecast discussion for July 23rd, 2013. Of course, it's a Tuesday, and it's 8:30 a.m., and we have temperatures basically ranging in the lower to mid 70s throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. The only problem is that, well, so is the dew point in the lower to mid 70s, as we have a tropical air mass basically sitting right over the region, with periods of showers over Connecticut and plenty of areas of fog throughout the region, reducing visibility anywhere from 2 to 4 miles. I haven't come across any visibility below 2 miles just yet, but as we move on through the morning, a lot of these low clouds and fog will burn off and reveal basically variable to scattered cloud cover for this afternoon, and of course a threat for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now here's the water vapor satellite picture, and here's our friendly stationary front that was a triggering mechanism and a focusing mechanism for all the heavy rain associated with this strong disturbance right here. This strong disturbance enhanced the lifting of all the tropical moisture sitting over the region, producing very heavy rainfall over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Not everyone had heavy rainfall, mind you. Some locations only had a half an inch or a quarter of an inch. Some locations had 4 inches. So there was, great volatility in where exactly that heavy rain was going to set up. And the reason why is because this is all driven by convective rainfall, thunderstorms, where those thunderstorms set up, where they'll train. And so as a result, some locations got quite a bit of heavy rainfall with flash flooding, and other locations not so much. And pretty much we're going to be dealing with the same scenario for today, although I don't expect the rainfall to be as widespread. We don't have a disturbance like this approaching the region. So what I am expecting is scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. A few of those thunderstorms could be strong, but right now we're not expecting severe thunderstorms. Mostly, for the most part, these thunderstorms will feature very heavy downpours, occasional lightning, and of course wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And of course I'll keep an eye on any of these thunderstorms that could reach severe levels this afternoon and evening. This pattern is going to remain in place through the rest of the week, but this stationary front will slowly drift north, and that's going to lead to more of an isolated nature in the showers and thunderstorms for Thursday and Friday. And that means, of course, drier conditions and temperatures remaining in the mid 80s for the most part. That's what we're expecting today, and that's what we can expect for the rest of the week. As far as the weekend, I have to keep an eye on this cold front right here. This cold front is expected to approach the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas on Friday night and basically stall and remain in place Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, producing the potential for scattered showers and thunderstorms each day, variable cloud cover, and the potential for basically a rather soggy weekend. Here's our radar. You can see all the heavy rain from yesterday is lifted up into New England. That is associated with that strong disturbance. Right now, we're pretty much dry out to the west here over much of Pennsylvania. But as we move on through the afternoon, a few of these showers and thunderstorms will start to develop and pop up right over the region, producing the threat for heavy downpours. But again, no organized heavy rainfall like what we saw last evening. And on the infrared satellite picture, you can see this cloud cover is starting to break up here. We have some sunshine breaking out over central Pennsylvania. And ironically, that'll help to destabilize the atmosphere and produce the potential for scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Really, if you want completely dry conditions, what you want is an overcast sky. So that way the temperatures don't reach that convective temperature, that temperature to support thunderstorms, and we just remain cloudy and dry. But with sunshine breaking out and temperatures rolling up, that means thunderstorms will be a threat this afternoon. So keep an eye on that. Now here is the latest model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website, using the European model guidance, of course. Here's our trough, again locked in over the Great Lakes. We're again locked in between this trough and the Western Atlantic Ridge, which keeps us on the warm tropical side of this entire pattern and keeps the threat of rainfall in place for today, tomorrow. Now Thursday again and Friday should be a little bit drier, just because the focus of the best dynamics and lifting will be focused more towards the north of us. I can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm, but I think they'll be more widely scattered to isolated in nature, and temperatures pretty much are going to remain in the mid 80s through this time period. By the time we get to this weekend, though, our cold front will start to approach. Here's our trough again. It never pushes further east. It remains over the Ohio River Valley, and that means our cold front stalls out. It basically stalls out along our western Atlantic ridge. Here's our high pressure system at the surface. Here's our boundary setting up along the east coast. Along the east coast with a nice southwesterly to southerly wind right along the coast. And that, of course, means that we're going to have tropical moisture riding up against the boundary, and that boundary remains in place for Sunday and for Monday with no real change in the weather pattern. Again, the cold front never makes it through. It gets pretty close, but it never actually makes it through. So you might get one day where you get lower humidity, but then that rebounds right back up with the stationary front, with the constant threat for showers and thunderstorms, and temperatures averaging near normal. No, we're not dealing with the heat wave, thankfully, but we are clearly dealing with a tropical air mass in place and the potential for showers and thunderstorms each day. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen D. Martino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.